Hi everyone, Monique here, Little Gems Jewelry Canada. Today we are going to be making a Remembrance Day necklace, and we're going to start that in just a moment. Hi everyone, Monique here, Little Gems Jewelry Canada. Today we are going to be making a Remembrance Day necklace. You're going to need some jump rings. Now I make my own jump rings, and I will put a link in the description for the jump rings. So see, I make my own. So I'll put a link for that in the description. Make sure you check it. Sorry, I have a bit of a cold, so I'll try not to cough in your ear. You're going to need 2 sets of pliers. You're going to need some spider wire. I'm using 8 pound. It's just what I had on hand. You're going to need a pair of scissors, a beading needle. Let me see. I don't think, yeah. My super teeny weeny beading needle. And the color, I'm using 10-aught seed beads. And the colors today will be red, black, and green. Okay, don't mind my beads. They're mixed up because I've dropped my beading box one too many times. Okay. Oh, my. Okay, so we're going to start by taking 2 arm lengths of the spider wire. So 1, 2, and this is to make a choker. So I usually make it about 14 inches. You're going to cut that. You're going to put the 2 ends together. Okay. So now that you've got the 2 ends together, you see how, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a braided wire. So you kind of have to smooth out the ends. See, like this, like so. And then I'm going to take that needle, which is super thin. And let's see, this usually takes me about 2 or 3 times to get it threaded, but I'm trying to thread both of those thread through the eye of this teeny weeny needle. I may have to do it off camera, but I'll give it another go. So as you saw, that first attempt was an epic fail. And what I'm doing here is I'm pinching this in between my fingers. Okay, so let's try again. No, okay, I'll have to do it off camera and then I'll be back. I'll also cough, so I'm not coughing in your ear. Okay, so I'm back. I got my needle threaded. Okay, so see, I have my 2 ends, and I just give it a couple of inches there. Now we're going to go back to those jump rings. Now, if you've watched any of my videos before, I kind of use my jump ring as a stopper bead. So what I'm going to do is I want to make sure it's fully closed, okay? So if you have concerns about your thread coming out the little closure there, put a dab of clear nail polish or a little dab of crazy glue at the split, and you won't have any issues. I don't usually have issues with that. So now I'm taking my beading needle and putting my thread through the jump ring. Once I get this loop, so I've got it through my jump ring. I'm going to go through the loop with my needle, and then I'm going to pull it tight on that jump ring. So there. See what I've done? Now my string is on the jump ring, and I move my opening to the top, okay? So now we've got to decide what we're going to do for our design. Sorry about that. So I think we're going to do 10 green beads. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to move those all the way down. Okay. Then we're going to do 2 red beads. 1, 2 red beads. 1 black. And then 2 red beads. Okay, so this is what we're looking at so far. Okay, now we're going to do 10 more, 10 more green. So just 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And now we're going to do a proper flower. So this will be our poppy. We are going to go 2 red, sorry, no, 8 red, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh come on, 7, 8. Okay, we're going to bring those down. Then we're going to go back through the first 2 red ones. There we go. Make sure that's, we want to slide that back down to the green. Okay. Then, so we've gone through those 2. We're going to go through this one. So we're going to pick up a black. We are going to go back. Okay, and we're going to go across here to this bead. So that our black bead sits in the center of our flower. You may have to manipulate it to get it there. Okay, then we're going to go back through those 2 red. Don't get caught on your pliers like I did. And there you go. Oops, don't poke yourself either. So there you go. We made a little flower. Okay, see? And now we're going to continue the pattern. We're going to do 10, 2, 1, 2. So let me show you. 10 more. 2, 4, 6. Oops. 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is what we've got. And then we're going to do, oops, not a white. We're going to do 2 red. 1 black, ah. 1 black, 2 red. This is why you don't drop your bead box, because then all the beads are in the wrong place. Ah. Okay. And now we'll do our next section. So 10. I'll be right back. I got a cough. Sorry about that. Okay, so 10. And I'll show you how to make another flower. And then I'm going to let you guys just work on this until it measures 14 inches or whatever length you want it for your neck. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Move those down. See? Isn't that cute? Now we're going to do 8 of the red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, 8. There we go. 8. We're going to go through the first 2 red. Okay, to make our little flower, make sure it's nice and close to those green beads. We're going to put a black center. Oh, nope. Sorry. We have to go through one more bead, remember? Because we got to... Okay. So we got to get to where we need to be. So we need to go through one more bead. There. Now we're coming out of this bead. We're going to take our center bead, so our black bead. We're going to cross to this bead over here and go up through that one. And I always hold my beads when I do this because I don't want them to distort, right? Okay, so we're getting it right in that center. I kind of turn my work, go back through those 2, and we're ready to start the green again. So this is what we have so far. I think it's very poppy-like for a Remembrance Day. So keep going until you get it the measurement you want. Sorry, the measurement you want, and then meet me back and we will finish it off. Okay, so I did my 14 inches. And because I sell a lot of my products, I actually measure. So, and now I go from the beadwork to the beadwork, okay? So anyway, it's 14 inches. What you're going to do now is you're going back to your other jump ring. And again, we're going to make sure it's closed. Okay, I give it a pinch this way, a pinch that way. There we go. Now I'm going to take my needle, going to go through this jump ring, and I'm going to go through some of these beads. Come on now. There we go. So we went through some of them. You're going to pull that tight. And see, I'm going to try and keep my opening at the top like I said, a dab of nail polish, whatever. Oh, and it if you haven't had a chance, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. And like I said before, there's going to be all kinds of things like goodies in my description, so I really recommend you go check it out. And I would love to hear where my viewers are from. So leave a comment, let me know where you're from, where you're watching from. It always amazes me. People all over the world watch my videos. Okay, so you see how my needle is behind my work? It's not going through anything, it's just behind my work. I'm going to go like that. I'm going to make a loop. Now, I want to make sure that my thread is in the same spot of where my working thread is coming out. I'm going to go through that loop once, go through it twice. Now, guiding the thread to where it's coming out, I'm going to do my first knot. Pull it tight, and we're going to go through some more beads. Okay, now here's the thing. When you pull this tight, you're going to feel a pop, and that's that knot hiding into your beads. So we're going to do another one. Now I'm doing my knots around my green beads because we've already gone through these red beads a couple of times, and our knot would not, see what I did there? Our knot would not hide nicely in these red beads because they've already been gone through so many times. Okay, so I'm going to bypass these red ones. I'm going to go into a couple more green ones. And now we're going to do another knot. Okay. Go through the loop once. Go through the loop twice. Same direction, by the way. Guide that thread so it's going where your working thread is coming out. I kind of hold my beads so they don't distort, and then I pull tight. Okay. And then going in the same direction as I was going before, I'm going to just pop that knot into the beads. So give it a tug and you'll feel a pop. So I recommend 2 or 3 knots and cut your thread. This spider wire cuts kind of weird. And now I have pets, so I gotta make sure my needle is really secured. Now you have your lovely poppy necklace. All you have to do is attach your, if you decide you want to put a necklace extender, or if you, whatever kind of clasp, some people use those screw clasps. I prefer using a necklace extender or, a necklace extender on one side, and I do lobster clasp on the other side. Yeah. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and this will be a nice addition to your Remembrance Day wardrobe. Talk to you later. Bye now.